1. What kind of house or flat do you want to live in the future? In the future, I would love to live in a spacious house with a modern design. Ideally, it would have a big garden where I can grow flowers and vegetables. I also want a cozy living room with large windows to let in natural light, making the house feel warm and inviting. If possible, I'd like it to be located in a quiet neighborhood, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. 2. Are the transport facilities to your home good? Yes, I'd say the transport system around my home is quite convenient. There are several bus stops nearby, and the metro station is just a 10-minute walk away. The roads are well maintained, and traffic is not too bad compared to other areas in the city. However, during rush hours, it can still get quite crowded. 3. Do you prefer living in a house or a flat? I prefer living in a house because it offers more space and privacy. In a house, I don't have to worry about noisy neighbors or sharing walls with others. Also, I like the idea of having a garden, which is something that most apartments don't have. However, I understand that flats are more affordable and easier to maintain, so they might be a better option for some people. 4. Please describe the room you live in. My room is quite small but very cozy. It has a large window that lets in plenty of sunlight during the day. The walls are painted in a soft pastel color, which makes the space feel warm and relaxing. There's a comfortable bed, a study desk, and a bookshelf filled with my favorite books. I also have a few plants to add a touch of nature to the room. 5. What part of your home do you like the most? My favorite part of the house is the living room because it's where my family gathers to relax and spend quality time together. We usually watch TV, have casual conversations, or enjoy a cup of tea. It's also beautifully decorated with family photos and plants, which makes it feel warm and welcoming. 6. How long have you lived there? I have been living in my current home for about 5 years now. Before that, my family used to live in a small apartment in the city center, but we decided to move to a bigger house for more space and comfort. I remember that at first, it took me some time to get used to the new neighborhood, but now I absolutely love it. The area is much quieter, and there are plenty of parks and local shops, which makes daily life more convenient. I feel like this place has truly become my home. 7. Do you plan to live there for a long time? At the moment, I think I will stay here for at least a few more years because I feel comfortable in this house. It's spacious, well located, and has everything I need. However, in the long run, I might consider moving to another place, especially if I get a better job opportunity in a different city or even another country. I also dream of living in a house with a sea view one day, where I can wake up to the sound of waves every morning. But for now, I am happy where I am. 8. What's the difference between where you are living now and where you have lived in the past? The biggest difference is the space. My previous home was a small apartment, while my current house is much more spacious. Also, my old neighborhood was quite noisy because it was in the city center, but now I live in a quieter and more peaceful area. 9. Can you describe the place where you live? I live in a modern house in a residential neighborhood. The house has 3 bedrooms, a cozy living room, and a small garden. The area is quiet, with tree-lined streets and friendly neighbors. There are also parks and supermarkets nearby, which makes life quite convenient. 10. What room does your family spend most of the time in? My family spends most of our time in the living room because it is the heart of our home. It's where we gather to watch TV, have casual conversations, and enjoy quality time together. On weekends, we sometimes play board games or invite relatives over for dinner, which makes the atmosphere even livelier. The living room is also beautifully decorated with family photos, plants, and cozy furniture, making it a warm and inviting space where everyone feels comfortable. 11. What's your favorite room in your apartment/house? My favorite room in the house is definitely my bedroom because it's my personal space where I can relax and unwind after a long day. I have decorated it to match my personality, with soft lighting, pastel-colored walls, and a bookshelf filled with my favorite novels. There's also a small desk where I study and work on my projects. Sometimes I like to listen to music or do some journaling in my room, as it helps me clear my mind and feel more at ease. It's the one place where I can truly be myself. 12. What makes you feel pleasant in your home? What makes me feel most comfortable in my home is the peaceful atmosphere and the warmth of my family. No matter how stressful my day has been, I always feel relaxed when I step inside my house. The familiar scent of home-cooked meals, the soft lighting in my bedroom, and the cozy furniture all contribute to a sense of comfort and belonging. Moreover, I love how my family members always support and take care of each other, which creates a strong emotional bond. To me, a home is not just a place to live. It's a place where I feel safe, happy, and loved. 13. Do you think it is important to live in a comfortable environment? Yes, I strongly believe that living in a comfortable environment is crucial for both physical and mental well-being. A well-designed and well-maintained living space can have a positive impact on a person's mood and productivity. For example, having enough natural light, good ventilation, and a peaceful atmosphere can help reduce stress and improve overall happiness. Moreover, a clean and organized home creates a sense of order, making it easier to focus on work or studies. On the other hand, living in a noisy or cluttered space can be mentally draining and negatively affect one's health. That's why I think investing in a good living environment is always worth it. 14. Do you live in a house or a flat? I live in a house with my family. It is a 2-story house with 3 bedrooms, a cozy living room, and a small garden. One thing I love about living in a house is that it provides more space and privacy compared to a flat. We don't have to worry about noisy neighbors or sharing common areas with other residents. Also, the house is located in a peaceful neighborhood with tree-lined streets, making it a perfect place to relax after a long day. 15. Who do you live with? I live with my parents and my younger brother. We are a close-knit family, and we always support each other no matter what. My parents are very caring and always make sure that we have everything we need. My brother and I sometimes have small arguments, but at the end of the day, we get along really well. Living with my family gives me a strong sense of security and belonging, and I can't imagine living alone at the moment. 16. What do you usually do in your flat/house? At home, I usually spend my time doing a variety of activities. On weekdays, I focus on studying and working on my assignments in my room. In the evenings, I like to watch movies or read books to relax. On weekends, I often help my parents with household chores, such as cooking or cleaning, and sometimes we have family gatherings. When I have free time, I enjoy listening to music, journaling, or simply sitting in the garden to enjoy the fresh air. My home is not just a place to live. It's a place where I can truly unwind and recharge.